No, like, how are ya? Okay. Hey. Um. Is that? Sort of. I haven't shown up on the screen yet, though. Not sure how you see me when you can't see me. Okay, we got one more. Okay, YouTube, Twitter, Kick. I think that's all of them. I think that's it. Kick, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Trovo. That should be 6. I think that's it. Okay. Hope I can have my stuff on here though. Hi! Hi everybody! Hiya! I apologize for being late. I was a little bit wore out from yesterday's event. I wound up sleeping most of the day after that 11-hour stream yesterday. So I didn't get to do much beyond just trying to wake up. Which I didn't do that well. I didn't. And it was cold. It was cold and I still didn't wake up. I was rolling the doggy in the cold and it was still cold. I still wasn't awake. So, yeah. But I'm trying to keep my promise, trying to stick to my schedule as best as I can. Oh, I hadn't turned on. Huh? Well, use exclamation point spray, you knucklehead. You want to spray? Sheesh. Or use the channel points to spray. Sheesh. Whatever. I cannot wait till everybody can do that on all the platforms. I just can't wait. I really can't. In fact, that's what I was planning on doing probably tomorrow, is working on coding for fixing my codes and cleaning up my codes. Maybe have a coding session instead. But Monday, I have an early morning stream because I have something I need to do that's tied to the UK time frame for a playtest. It's going to be 4 p.m. GMT time. So in my time zone, that's 11 a.m. on Monday. But I'm going to be taking part in a playtest on Twitch because it's a Twitch-powered game, but I'll see if I can showcase it everywhere. Because the game developers for this game are in the UK. So I have to go by their time frame. So my normal time screen wasn't really useful for them, but if I could stream a little earlier, I might be able to pull it off. But it's a playtest for a game called Jitter. It's playable with viewers via the web browser and from mobile phones, or downloading the client on PC. So, hi Joven, how are ya? So pretty much it's going to allow you guys to play along with me from your phones. And it's sort of like a Fall Guys kind of game, but everybody can play from multiple devices while I'm live streaming. They say they recommend using a Chrome browser. So yeah, I watched their last playtest and got a general idea about it. But I wasn't able to get started early enough to get it prepped. So now I have a second chance on Monday. So Monday I actually have 2 games I have to debut. I have to do that one, and I have to also do the Symphonia, because that's a releasing that day as well. So I have 2 indie games I'm going to showcase in one day. Well, they have a playtest active, but people can sign up for it if they wish. But I'm always trying out new things, right? And you know how much I love things that let me interact, right? You know that, right? Ooh, there. But beyond that, I finished all of my holiday shopping. I was only had two more things I was tempted to buy, but I'm trying my best to avoid it because I think I might be better off just getting a ROM of it. I think I should just settle for a ROM because these games are too hard to get. I was thinking about buying Rival Schools 1, which is very hard to find, and Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge, which is almost impossible to get for PS2. But I found places on eBay able to get them each for $40, but I gotta remember, is it worth getting that much for a game I probably only played once? Oh, archaeologist, I should let you know about my secret stash. I get emails sent to me every day that gives me links of many ebooks I can add to my Amazon account for free. Amazon or Google Book account for free. And many of them are fantasy novels. So I'm able to get tons and tons of books for free, and sometimes I can even get entire series for like $1 because of that. So I get those all the time. I get them more than I get Twitch notifications. That's how crazy it is. But yeah, I'm getting more into my AI games because it's actually really interesting because I get to control the story and I'm liking that. It's interesting. It's like a choose your own adventure book, but the book is actually talking back to me. That's what I think of it is. It's quite interesting. A new mechanic I've never really tried. It's possible. It's possible. So yes, you guys know tonight is Ace Attorney Day, and we're bit by bit working our way through the entire series, trying to see if we can get all the way to the end eventually. Not sure. It'd be nice if we can get to that point. Eventually. So since I was so late, I'm not going to spend that much time talking so I can get more into the gameplay. I would like to say I am a little bit pissed off. I am pissed off because we were having such fun chatting and talking and chatting and talking and chatting and talking. Then there was a complaint that I hadn't gotten to the game yet. Then I put it up to a poll to see if you guys wanted to keep chatting and talking or singing or start playing the game. Had the vote for the playing the game won the poll. And then everybody shut up. You guys shut up for like 2 hours. You didn't say a damn thing. So I was pissed. I really was. I was better off not playing anything and just running my mouth. I really was. I'll tell you something here. Before we get to that. Let's see something. Oh, we have extra episodes in here I have not opened yet. How you doing, Kinsbush? How are ya? I am out there. But I hope you guys keep talking because I don't like it when nobody says anything for hours on end and it makes me angry. It's playing in silence that gets my goat. I can understand if it's late because I know your time zone is different than many others, and the ones in Europe also had that same issue. But the one who actually voted for the game also shut up and then didn't talk anymore. So the one who was making the biggest fuss about me playing suddenly disappeared. So Just saying. I don't know. This might be short stories I could look into later. Ah. Well, I guess it's good that I do a lot of visual novels then, huh? Okay, so here we are. Still on Great Ace Attorney 2. We're on episode 4. Oh shit, I should use that for the logo. Okay, fine. Twisted Karma and his last bow. Trial Part 1, the Old Billy. Okay, the mystery of the moving board. I don't know nothing about their notice board. I just wiped my hand on it, that's all. But don't look at me. I haven't got a clue about it. I was doing business with some second years at the time. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a bystander. Just a sign in the crossroads of life. It was a ring where I bet he got a face that screams bored. I can't see the changes anything anyway. The detective still died when we heard the gunshot. I kind of figured it was. I never asked, but I figured it might have been. So none of you can elaborate further. Shaken by the crime they witnessed, with only light of a few candles and an oil lamp by which to see, we can expect these witnesses will be able to give a more precise account of what happened. That's right, yeah. Though I don't pay to expect too much. It's a man's endless quest for knowledge that's destroying the world. That's what I think. Do you? Really? In any case, as testimony shows, even if the notice board was moved by somebody following the incident, it makes no difference. How you doing, Ness? How are ya? When the shot rang out, the accused was the only person at the scene. I don't know what that one. I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird because I forgot how Kazuma's voice was. I don't remember how his voice was anymore. I need to hear him say objection once, and then I'll know how to make his voice again. In short, the only person who could have possibly completed the crime is Barak von Zieks. None of this wrangling over the board changes that simple fact. Quite so. Quite so. Does the defense still wish to cross-examine the witness despite the circumstances? Dude, you automatically know I'm going to do it, so why you ask such a stupid question? Just saying. Well, certainly, my lord. Eat that. Very well. Then you may proceed, counsel. Okay, here we go. I didn't know nothing about that darn open sport. I just went my hand on it, that's all. Let's see more about that. Not that. I said press, not present. Press. So you admit it was the board that you wiped your bloody hand on. You admit it? What's to admit? There was plain as day for all to see. A smashing print of my right hand. Perhaps you wanted to hide that handprint? So you righted the notice board and pushed it into the corner, did you? Really? Okay, if you say so. No, imagine the height of a great lump. Do I look like a powerful and well-nurtured man? Well, did you see anybody else move the board? I got nerds of steels, I can tell you, but even I have my limits. There was a body on the floor in front of me, and the Grimm's Reaper himself standing over it. And there was precious little sight inside either. My bottom lip was all a quiver. Okay, I don't want to think I still want to see that thing quivering. Just saying. In other words, the witness is unable to give definite testimony on that point. Yes, so it would seem. Well, don't look at me. I haven't a clue about it. I was doing business with some second years at the time. Hold it! We'll see about that. When you say you were doing business with them, you mean you were selling the fireworks? The fireworks? Yeah, what else? They're the priority school just around the corner, see? Those cheeky little so-and-sos have got a plan to blow their school to Kingdom Come. Yeah? Okay. 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 BRB, everyone. Being called away. Anyway. And of course, Little Kitty Big City thinks so. Okay. This. See, I really want to say TGA, but it's. Anime Artist Gamer. AAGTGA. So many letters. They have an H in there if it's not supposed to make a sound. Huh? Tiny. It's based on how it's spelled, so it should be pronounced tiny. Tiny. Armor. R-A-R-M-U-R. Armor. No, time is chronological, like when you're looking at your watch. That's time. Not... Yeah, but why does it has an H? It's not supposed to have an H if it's a pronunciation difference. The H messes it up. So whoever's putting in random letters needs to stop that stuff. They better stop that. Stop that when they make a new word. Stop it. You're not doing a good job. You're being a meanie. Because. Still don't make any sense. Wait, I think the hotel. Thanks. I said that. Thanks. Oh no. What do you mean laugh at those clips? Why it has an H in there? Why does it have an H if it's not supposed to be pronounced? What have you been doing? Things. Themes. Thinking. Why would it have an H? It's not right. It ain't right. Why is an H there? Huh? May consider me nothing more than an inconspicuous waxwork model in the graveyard. Okay. I am inconspicuous. And I'm back. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we're. I lost my gamepad. Inconspicuous. Let's see here. So I've been telling on them, letting them teachers know what they're up to. Oh, you have? Yeah, I wouldn't want them to get it. So I let the school know the kids were playing with dodgy toys. Why are they so in bold? This is going to be an important clue. Then, praise the Lord, the teachers take all the fireworks off of them. And then, praise the Lord again. The kids all come back to me to buy more. Everybody's happy, see? What are you talking about? What a racket. Of course, and sometimes the teachers give me a little bonus to thank me for letting them know. It's a fuzzy old life, selling explosives. Venus is a guileful goddess indeed. Well, telling barefaced lies is my kind of thing, really. Oh, excuse you. What's up with that?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Something wrong, Mr. Sandwich? Are you upset about being caught in a carriage that was caught on fire? If I said I was, could we just leave it at that? Would that be the end of it? No. Did Miss Venus' statement just now bring something to mind, perhaps? Philosophical thoughts. Deep philosophical thoughts. Let's say there's a great liar. And that great liar said, without batting an eye, telling barefaced lies is my kind of thing. I'm ever so good at it. Would those words of hers be a lie too? Or the truth? In which case she's not a liar. Oh, it's a hellish paradox, that one, don't you think? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But it seems to me you're suggesting Miss Venus has been lying, are you? Huh. Okay. What are you going on about, old man? Trying to cause trouble, are you? Keep on like that. And I'll wrap your whole body in firecrackers and set them off. Then give you something to tremble about. You have a startlingly disturbing mind behind that sweet and innocent face, young lady. So, Miss Venus has lied in her testimony. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Sandwich? Well, if it means I'll be burning in hellfire for the rest of my days, so be it. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Can you elaborate, please, sir? Old Blabbermouth here was headed for the room where the gunshot seemed to come from. But there was someone else who crept in the stairs behind him, too. That's right. The rotten liar over there. Do you mean to say that you did in fact betake yourself to the scene of the crime after all? What did I tell you? I said I was good at telling barefaced lies, didn't I? Yes, you mentioned it. Well, that revelation rocked the whole courtroom, didn't it? Who knew firecrackers packed with such a punch? So you did indeed visit the scene of the crime, did you, young lady? Good grief! Well, now that you come to mention it, I suppose perhaps I do clearly remember climbing the stairs to the room, yeah. Either you clearly remember it or you don't. Well, I shall consider a fitting punishment for this perjurous act later. For the time being, you will immediately amend your testimony to reflect the truth. Oh yes, my lord, of course. Maybe I did sneak along behind gossip and have a little peek in the room where it all happened. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a bystander with the signs of the crossroads of life. And I need to see because I didn't get to press this particular change statement.
Hold it!
Press. You make a habit of lying, don't you, Miss Venus? Well, I suppose so. don't really know, to be fair. If you want my advice, though, I take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Alright. But you did, in fact, go to the room where the victim was killed that day in question, didn't you? Oh, please. As if I would. It'd be more terrifying. The truth, please. Well, alright, just a bit then. I mean, a girl my age is curious about stuff, you know. Did you touch anything at the scene? Oh, please, as if I would. I mean, there was a dead body on the floor. The truth, please. Well, alright, just a bit then. I had a look to see if there was anything I could sell. So I did give the place a once over, but nothing to write about. Right. Now I hesitate to ask, but you didn't move the notice board by any chance, did you? Oh, please, as if I would touch anything like that. Just a few bits of loose change is all I had. The truth, please. Well, alright then. I thought there might be something there frabbing underneath it. So I blasted the flipping thing. Sorry, I flipped the bastard thing. You're telling us that you did move the board? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it did slip out, didn't it? What? You did? I don't believe it. The girl doesn't think. So, did you find anything then? Something that you might have taken, perhaps? To sell? Oh, please. I should be so lucky in my imagination of truth now. Might have found this old pocket watch under the notice board, I suppose. In a junk like this can be worth much. Okay. Who's screaming now? Gina Lestrade? So it was you. You're the one who took it. What you learned today? Killer, what you learned? Hopefully not to break the site anymore. I would love to learn that. Let me take a little shot. Oh. Uh-oh. Yum, 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 yum. This yogurt is yummy. Gina? Young lady, may I remind you where you are? Yeah, she's been in there plenty of times. She should know the place. That watch there! That was a present to Inspector Gregson from the yard for a big case solved 10 years ago. Never let Twitch pick what to put in your smoothie. Saw crickets and fish sauce at one point. Oh my god. Oh god. I would never trust Twitch for anything like that. I trusted Twitch to choose my final guy in Fire Emblem Three Houses. And it turned out that everyone wanted me to marry Dorothea instead of going for Ash like I was hoping for. So I never lived that down. I've never lived that down. I didn't even know I could go for Dorothea and Mercedes. I was so surprised. As a gal. I'm playing as a freaking gal. Of course. But yeah, that's what happened. I married Dorothea as a girl. Not what I was expecting. Okay. The professor case, no doubt. The ball boss used to wind it up every evening without fail. We was waiting for his scrub to come to the pub. See, I can't read half the things she said because she's missing like half her letters. I see. I swiped him off from once and blind me up, he was upset. Yeah, give me an ear right here, fool. They ain't missed a day in the last 10 years polishing and winding it. I mean, it was the world to them that watch did. Possibly not the best thing to go diving for, then. That's not all that, though. It's a Javis that night to ask how much it was worth. Oh, dude wouldn't touch it. Is that the dude we saw in the other case? He wouldn't give me a penny for it. Said it wasn't working. Knocked about and worthless, he called it. Ugh. I knew I should have lifted it. Hot actual hero. That watch must be submitted as evidence at once. Oh, please, just as long as you promise to give it back when we're done. Not a chance. I'll swipe it from you if you try to get your grubby mitts on it again. Kick her ass, Gina. Kick her ass. 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 Kick her. 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 Kick it. Kick it. Eat. That's enough. And the watch the bailiff forthwith. Now, children, watch your manners. Good Lord. The glass appears to be broken. What? What What you talking about? Flavors? I got a bad feeling about that. More than likely it shattered when the inspector was shot. He doesn't tick anymore either. Which is why James didn't want it. What a waste. Yes, indeed. It appears to have stopped at the hour of 5. What? Okay, time of death. If he crashed on it to break it, while he had his watch on him at the hour of 5, time of death was left off of here. So there might be some important piece of evidence. How many cringe tobers do you have? It's like you always have a cringe tober coming up. I thought cringe tober was October. Yes, indeed. It appears to have stopped at the hour of 5. Exactly when the gunshot was heard, then. Which supports the prosecution's claim, of course. Greggson's watch has been entered into the court record. Wow. It would appear that the mystery of the moving notice board has been solved, at least. And as predicted, it had very little bearing on the case. Now then, continue with your cross-examination, please, counsel. I don't know anything. I'm just a bystander and me just holding a sign with the crosswords of life. Hold it! But you did go to see what happened in the room, didn't you? Fresno Street is my home. That's all I know for now, and know of it. I have to make it up my business to know if I want to hold up my sign high. So you did go to see what had happened. Listen to how many swears you did. And how many I cost. I call you to swear a lot.
It's not the destination that's important. It's how you get there, isn't it?
Did you notice the notice board in the room?
If you think about it, we're both the same species, aren't we? Both members of the same family. If I spotted it, I didn't want to try to trip it out and a sense of rivalry, I meant.
Someone really needs to tell you that you're Homo sapiens, not Homo sapiens. Does that mean that you didn't notice the board?
I can only repeat what I said before. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just a bystander, me, just a sign at the crossroads of life.
I don't need a dare. I don't need a dare. I'm already enough calamity for anyone to handle. Oh. I'm sitting here playing Ace Attorney while eating yogurt with my finger. Okay? Talk about cringe right there. Yeah.
So in which case, just who is responsible for moving the motorsport?
We already noticed that. We already answered that.
Well, the Reaper, I bet he's got a face that screams bored. Hold it!
What exactly do you mean by that?
Oh, come on now. Don't you tell us that you did not notice. He looks like he hates everything in the world with that fella. But notice boards, they're the thing he likes. You could see it in his eyes.
I can't say I've ever noticed.
I'll tell you one thing for free, though. I never took my eyes off the man on the floor. Or off the Reaper. Not for a second.
Sorry?
Well, I was that scared. I couldn't. I never knew what a fiend like that might do if you look away, do you?
Your t-shirt on, huh? What t-shirt? I should put my Ace Attorney t-shirt on. Maybe next time I have Ace Attorney Day, I'll actually have my Ace Attorney t-shirt on my character. I actually bought one. If you didn't take your eyes off the defendant, you should be able to confirm categorically whether or not he was the one who moved the notice board.
That I can. The Reaper did nothing of the sort. I can tell you that. To that. Couldn't have missed it. If he'd heaved the thing up right again and dragged it into the corner.
Right. Glad we cleared that up. I dare you to complete a combination for me to drink. You can practically have anything in it. Really? A combination of something to drink that you want me to dare, huh? Okay. I'm going to say root beer and Sprite. I dare ya. Root beer and Sprite. What happened to that face? Screams bored. I feel your pain. No problem, Kazuma. Oh, but he's talking again. Okay.
I can't see how this changes anything anyway. The detective still died when we heard the gunshot.
We'll see about that.
Hold it!
Hold it! It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon that you all heard that loud bang, wasn't it? I am totally out of my mind. I streamed for 10 hours yesterday and I barely have any energy to do anything right now, but since I promised to play this game, I'm playing it. Even though it's hard to focus. And I'm trying to eat yogurt, but I couldn't find my spoon, so I'm using my finger. I usually have a spoon for my coffee, my tea, but I misplaced it. So I'm using my finger to eat yogurt. Maybe the notebook before fell over. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I fell over. Maybe I didn't. They don't have root beer. Well, they do have Sprite Zero. What about birch beer? Birch beer tastes very similar. Still would be a clash. What am I doing? I am losing my brain cells. I don't have any brain cells right now, so I'm being a knucklehead. That's what I'm doing. I'm being a knucklehead. That's what I'm a professional at. I'm a professional knucklehead. I dare you to say otherwise. See. Well, the Reaper's fate is sealed either way because that gunshot was all we heard. Shut the hell up. So your fate's sealed too. My fate? That's right. The defense is fated to lose. And the prosecution to win. In other words, it all hinges on that single gunshot. So if I could find some problem with that part of the story, it may be possible to change all of our fates. Of course, none of that changes the fact that I heard what I heard, does it? I got the link. Just made another tag in this book. Okay. Not much to go on. As you pointed out, Miss Naruhodo, there's no question that the notice board was moved, so somebody must have done it. But did it happen after the event? So maybe Kazuma's right and it's not relevant to the case. But it seems to have been deliberately positioned so as to hide the body from view. So I feel sure that there is some deeper significance to all this. Yes, I know what you mean. I've no doubt there are more clues to be uncovered. You're on the right track, I can feel it. So follow your instincts. Alright then. Sodas, biscuits, cakes, chocolates, mints. Sure, you only choose something tasty. For you, I will not choose anything tasty. No, I want you to suffer. How about chocolate and baking soda? It'll be fizzy chocolates. Okay. So what we've already gone through all the presses, so let's look at our presents. Do we have any evidence that will contradict what they've been saying? There's so much evidence. Resulting at close range. Bare piece of the head. I know baking soda isn't soda. I know it's a powder often used in baking. What do you think I am, a nut? The glass over the face is really badly cracked. Look. What a shame when the inspector Cully looked after it so carefully. Imagine Mr. Shrums could repair it, don't you? Yes, I should think so. He's very adept at things like this. A useful man to have around, in fact. But kind of remember that he's a great detective, Mr. Naruhodo, not an odd job man. Ah! There's a teeny little keyhole here. Can you see? Oh yes, that's probably for the winder to use to wind up the mechanism. It looks a little unusual, don't you think? Looks like a Pokeball. Yes, you need just the right key to wind it, I imagine. Why do I feel as though I've seen something? Something a bit like a key that's right around the right size to fit in this hole. It would be wonderful if we had this key. Let's check carefully over what we've already found. A key, huh? A key. Something that resembles a key. So this is the type of revolver that's standard issue for members of the judiciary, then? Yes, and when I asked whether records are kept about who they are issued to, I was told that for the past 5 years they've been engraved with a unique serial number. Oh? But as far as I can tell, there's nothing like that on this gun. Which tells us that this must have been issued longer than that. No serial number. And possibly no other triggers. Okay, so nothing there. Checking his hand, pockets. Nothing looks like a key. Okay, I don't think I see it there. Have you an idea, Mr. Naruhodo? You're staring at the end of this string of fireworks. Sorry, it's just that it's the Venus special. I was wondering what 600 pence worth of fireworks sound like. Shall we find out? What? But she said it could blow up the whole courtroom. What? Did he light it? Alright, that was a fairly sizable bang. My ears are still ringing, Mr. Naruhodo. It sounded almost exactly like... Gunshot! Gunshot! The gunshot might have came from this. That's an important clue. Might need that. That's probably where his gun is at. No. I don't see anything that looks like it could be a device. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look what I found. I found it. The symbol. The symbol. It's right on the map. It doesn't let me examine it. That's the same symbol at the bottom of his watch. Oh, that's not. It looks like a Pokeball. Okay, looking for something that looks like a Pokeball. Okay, that looks like something else. That's not a Pokeball. Or is it? Wait a sec, let me say it again. know that some of these evidence is gonna. I don't know. I think it was tied to the put a position in the paper where people were offered money if they had red hair for some type of promotional event. That right there, the Red-Headed League. Everyone was trying to get money. All red-headed men who are soundly in body and mind and above the age of 21 years of age are eligible. Hmm? Hmm. I'm checking these other things here. Hmm. I'm reading the newspaper on the other side here. Position Jon Snow. Jon Snow is no longer in the north. He's in the hospital. I'm gonna bet there's Easter eggs hiding all in this paper. Let's see. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, I got an idea. Let's save it because I'm about to screw up. I know I'm about to screw up. Let's go ahead and present those firecrackers.
Objection.
Nope, that ain't it. That didn't work. Okay. Perhaps it will serve you well to concentrate your efforts on one contradiction at a time, Council. Dang it. Yeah, I'm gonna mess up a lot, so I'm ready for it. Dang it. As you pointed out, it happened after the event, so. Position to hide it, maybe. Oh, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Let's go back a step so we won't have it that last mistake count against us. Let's see here. So I need to focus on that board. But she said that she moved it. Okay. Oh. I'm not sure. Snake where you snuck along with gossip in the room where it happened. Well, we're gonna try because we already pointed out the handprint when we played this last week. So I don't know what's gonna happen next. Yeah, that did not work. I can always tell it doesn't work because the dots are still up there. Someone has to be... Let's press this again. Let's see if there's something we missed. To admit the... Okay. We already thought this. Did you see anyone else moving the board? There was a body on the floor in front of me, and the Grim Reaper himself standing over it. Precious little light inside either. The bottom lip was all quiver. See, it doesn't give me an option to press present here. Okay. Maybe it's this? If she peeked in, she would have seen it, right?
Objection.
Nope. What is it? I've already pressed everything. That's the thing, I pressed everywhere. Now it has to be something in evidence that contradicts something, but I don't know what exactly they're aiming to contradict. I've already done that. I even uncovered this new dialogue when I did it before. So we just pressed him. I'll press her again.
Hold it.
And we did this again. You certainly know how to lie. Oh, it's nothing really. Just a little porky. With not so simple little implications. Did you know? Everything in the world falls apart from the truth. The truth is a big fat lie. If you believe that, then of course. I'm lost.
As am I. This desecration of the truth is rather disturbing. I think perchance we should move on to the next witness,
See? There's nothing. Okay, push that again.
Hold it.
But you did go to see what happened in the room, didn't you?
Fresno Suite is my whole world, you know? Save my... It's all I know of it.
Wait a second. Fresno Street. Can we see something about Fresno Street in here? Well, I guess that's it.
I have to make my business know. I want to hold my sign up high.
So you did go to see what happened.
It's not the destination that's important, it's how you get there, isn't it?
Did you notice the notice board in the room?
If you think about it, we're both the same species, aren't I? Both different members of the sign family. If I'd spotted it, I might try to trip it up out of a sense of rivalry, I admit.
Someone really needs to tell you that you're Homo sapiens, not Homo Sinigans. Does that mean you didn't notice the board?
I can only repeat what I've said before. I don't know anything on anything. I'm just a bystander, me, just a sign of the crossroads of life.
In which case, just who is responsible for moving the notice board? Gotta space this breeze
Hold
forward.
it!
What exactly did you mean by that? Oh, come on now. Don't tell you should not notice. It looks like everything hates in the world, that Fatal. But no notice boards. The one thing he likes, you can see it in his eyes. I can't say I've really ever noticed. I'll tell you one thing for free, though. I never took my eyes off the man, off the Reaper, not for a second. That's contradicting what he said about everything else. Sorry? Oh, I was scared. I couldn't. You never know what a feeling like that might do if you look away, don't you? If you didn't take your eyes off the defendant, you should be able to confirm categorically whether or not he was the one who moved the notice board. Aye, that I can. The Reaper did nothing of the sort. I can swear to that. I couldn't have missed it if he heaved the whole thing up again and dragged it into the corner. Right. Glad we cleared that up. What happened to the face that screens board? I feel your pain, Kazuma. I can't see how this changes anything. This detective still would have died when we heard the gunshot. When we heard the gunshot. No. I wish I could follow up there. I don't get it. What? I can't press it any further, right?
Hold it!
I'll try again. Okay, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon when you all heard the loud bang, wasn't it? Maybe the notice board fell over. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it... Yeah, we already did this. My fate. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going through this again. I could just find some problem with that part of the story. See, I wish that last line was usable with that. Dang it. It's that last line. I know it is, but I can't prove it. Okay, get that fourth one again. I'm gonna try the watch.
Objection!
Nope, it's not that. Not that. Well, we're gonna go to my old handy dandy trick of trying every piece of evidence we have in our hands. Till something clicks. 'Cause I don't know what to present. I thought it was that. Instant. See, this is instant. I'm sure. Any idea, guys?
Objection!
Nope, it's not that either. I don't know what to do, guys. I need help. I need help. I can't figure this out. My brain is falling asleep. Help me, help me. I don't get it. That's a lot of evidence to go through, though. That's a problem. Okay. I'm having a hard time here, guys. 1 second. I need to do a stretch. I'm actually falling asleep, trying to think. Oh. Thinking. Try something different. I just gonna have to look it up. I just can't figure this out. Okay, that's the firecracker. It's the photograph of Venus I need to focus on. Gossip confirms that he was the first to enter the room as he kicked the door open and find the sound. He also mentions that the room was lit up by candles, which is inconsistent with Van Zeke's testimony. It says that he confronted the Reaper. Sandwich will react. Pursue Sandwich. Here's take on it. Who the gossip fell over. See, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Okay, before the testimony only... Let me read it what it says. Before the testimony even begins, Venus offers Ryunosuke a chance to purchase her firecracker for 600 pence. The Venus firecracker is moved into the court record. We've seen that. Press Statement 1. The witnesses mentioned that the victim walked into the room about 15 minutes before the defendant, and they wouldn't be mistaken due to the victim's bright red hair. Kazuma presents a photograph which proves that the victim was wearing the red hairpiece when he was found. The photograph of the victim is entered into the court record. We were just looking at that. So, let's see here. Pull it over. I need to see more what's going on here. So, let's see here. Okay, so we found we do have the firecracker. We have that. Oh, damn, this little hurts. Okay. And the photograph they're talking about is this. Okay, we saw that. Per statement 4, Gossip confirms that he was the first to enter the room. So that's statement 4. That's not statement 4. Okay. Oh, you saw the thing about the candles. Never mind. I'm reading the wrong order. Because statement 4 will be this. Okay, it says number 4. Press statement 4. We did that. No, we did. That's not talking about that. Okay, okay. It's talking about the back of the notice board. Is the next paragraph. So we already passed that board stuff. Okay, examine the back of the notice board, in particular bloody hand. Present the notice board to the new statement 4. Gossip's testimony is accurate. There shouldn't be a bloody handprint. Okay, we did that too. When asked, explain this, shows the board moving. When asked is where exactly the notice board was, point out the spot in the right. Okay, what? And there should be a bloody handprint on 4, sit on the back. So let's see if we can present the notice board here. RV.
Objection.
Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Wrong one. Nope, I'm on the wrong statement 4. Okay, so that's not the one I need. It's a new statement 4. See, we already pressed on statement 4. Yeah, the time was already mentioned. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. They said, when asked about the discrepancy, this chose board moving. Asked where the exactly notice board was before it moved. See, why do I get to that point? They're missing some steps here. Okay. We've already examined that. Okay, we know this is not going to work on that, so we must have already done that. Something's missing here.
Objection.
Nope, that's not it either. Darn it! I'm not sure how to get to this. I think I got some bad instructions because it's missing an important step here. Wait a second, let me move down some more. Okay, wait a second. Apparently we must have already passed that shit. Okay. There's more of this here. Just as Venus mentions that she often tells lies, Sandwich will watch. We did that, the reaction. Venus will admit that she moved the notice board. We saw that when we pressed it on statement number 2. And she even took something else from it, Gregson's beloved watch. Okay. Present Gregson's watch on... Okay, that's it. The policeman figure... Oh, shit! The helmet of this charming policeman appears to be a little worse for wear. I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. The head part looks like it's been fairly heavily manhandled. Almost as if somebody had enjoyed twisting it around for fun. Shall we try twisting it around too? For fun? What's that? It appears to be some sort of key. But it's shiny, tiny though. It shouldn't be a key for a door, not at that size. So what's it for, I wonder? Bottom of the bridge, please then? Okay, we got something different here. Okay, that's probably the winder for use to mechanize it. Yeah, I knew it was there, but I don't know what to do with it after that. Hey, we found the key, so what do you want to do with it? Okay. Well, let's see what else we asked her. Okay. Examine the fuse of the firecracker. Test it out to make the sound. Present the updated firecracker to provide... Okay. Wait, this is all weird here. Let's see what we've done and what we haven't. Okay. Present Gregson's watch on Statement 5. Okay, this is Statement 5.
Objection.
Nope, it's not that. Well, I had no barrier going into that detail. It won't give me anything that ties into that. Okay, I'm missing something before that. Maybe something else needs to be examined. Examine the fuse of the Venus firecracker. Present the updated Venus firecracker to provide an alternate. Present to who? Present the damn firecracker to who? You?
Objection.
No. Who am I presenting it to? It doesn't make any sense. There are 3 witnesses here. And which line? Okay. You present? Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Okay. Press Statement 2 as Venus mentions that she often tells lies. Sandwich will once again react. Pursue Sandwich to reveal that Venus has been lying. She actually followed Gospel to the crime scene. George orders her to amend her testimony with new information. Press on the new Statement 2.
Hold it.
And we're pressing on Statement 2 again. Venus should admit that she moved the notice board or something from the scene. Gina identifies it as Gregson's beloved pocket watch. The judge opens it to find a crack on the inside. Gregson's pocket watch is entered in the court record. Examine the keyhole at the bottom of Gregson's pocket watch. Ryunosuke then realizes that he must have a key to wind this watch in his position. Examine the top of the policeman's figure to reveal a hidden key. Examine the key to... Oh, I need to examine the key. Oh. Okay. Now we examine the key itself. There we go. Mr. Sato, do you think that perhaps this is the key? This key could be the key for Inspector Gregson's watch? Oh yes, it could be. Let's try it out at once. There's not a moment to lose. I knew it, a perfect fit. And look! The inspector's watch started going again. Ah, so it obviously had not been wound up at all. What is it, Mr. Sato? Well, if the watch isn't actually broken after all, I have a feeling this could have profound implications. Like it had everything they were assuming about the death is probably not true. She's deep in thought right now. Perhaps I better start thinking deeply too. Okay. Well, okay, the pocket watch. Examine the key to match it with the pocket watch and get it ticking again. The pocket watch wasn't broken after all. Present Braxton's watch on statement 5, since the watch wasn't actually broken. I'm lost too. Yeah, I can press her along as much as I possibly can. Okay, this is statement 5.
Hold it!
No, I didn't want to do that! Dang it! I was hoping to press, not present. Or, present, not... Oh, you know, I need to press. As you pointed out, Mr. Naruhodo, there's no question that the nose board was moved. Okay, we already did this. Come on. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, now we press or present. Are you sure I'm supposed to present this?
Objection!
Oh, it worked! I'm thinking. Okay. At the scene, we found this key to the winder of the inspector's pocket watch. A key? Okay, we're on the right track now. But I'm not sure how much longer I can stick this out, guys. And having wound the pocket watch, we discovered that, in fact, it still works. You see, the watch didn't stop because it was broken at all. And that fact completely undermines one of the most fundamental premises on which this entire case has been built. What? Order, but counsel! The watch is stopped at almost exactly 5 o'clock. Yeah, which is just what we heard when the gunshot. It is exactly the hour. But the time that was showing on the watch tells us nothing other than when it was wound down. It was merely a coincidence that it happened to be at 5 o'clock.
Objection!
Don't start that. Objection! If that's even true. The 3 witnesses here all heard gunshots at 5 o'clock. So that obviously was when the crime was committed.
Objection!
Objection, no. No, it doesn't hold. Why not? Recall what happened, what Inspector Lestrade said only moments ago. The boss used to wind it up every morning, even without fail, even if it's waiting for his grub to come in the pub. He said he ain't missed a day in the last 10 years and polishing and winding it. It meant the world to him and watched it. The victim was in the habit of winding his watch once a day in the evening. We can reasonably assure, however, therefore, that he wound the timepiece on the evening before he died as well.
Yes, that would be certainly reasonable.
But if that's the case, you wouldn't expect the watch to have completely wound down by 5 o'clock the following day.
Oh, why?
Oh, why do you explain that? In summary, the evening before the day of the incident, when the gunshot rang out from that room, the inspector was already unable to wind his watch. You can't mean... What would stop a man winding his watch if he's been in the habit of winding it every single day for 10 years? The obvious answer is that he was already dead. Heavy implications there.
Order, counsel, that is a most extraordinary claim.
Objection.
No, it's not an objection. There's something they could object about. Extraordinary isn't the word. How absurd. You claim he was already dead the night before? Do you really think that Scotland Yard's coroner would have overlooked something like that? On that subject, there is something rather surprising. There's actually an omission in the coroner's report. The time of death is not noted. I did notice that. Ah, that's right. Wait a minute. You're forgetting about that my legs wound up from under me when I kicked the door in. What do you mean? Like I said, I planted my hand in the dirty green puddle of blood. Yes, so the victim's blood hadn't dried. It was fresh. Yes. He catches on fast, doesn't he?
Objection.
Yeah, I'm rejecting this taking so long because I'm getting sleepy. But that blood couldn't be explained in any number of ways. It could have been put there afterwards.
Objection.
I didn't get to read it. Does my learned friend think that fresh blood is available on every street corner? Yeah. Ah. Okay, well, it need necessarily been human blood, or of course... Ah. We've been told previously that Scotland Yard has no way to identify blood as human.
The problem is certainly being researched. At present, you are correct. It is but beyond their abilities.
So then, the chicken's blood could have been used for example. It's certainly a possibility that it wasn't the inspector's blood at all.
Objection.
But the gunshot was heard at 5 o'clock that afternoon. That's beyond question. What? Given that the time of death of the victim has already been called into question, it isn't beyond the realms of possibility that what those witnesses heard wasn't a gunshot at all. Oh, please, what are you trying to say?
Oh, let know what we heard. And what's low bling came from their room. Now listen here to me, a street seller's ears are his livelihood.
I think he's still using the wrong outfit. He's dressed up as a carriage driver again, which he was in the first game. I don't doubt your ears, sir, but all you can state with certainty is what you heard is considered a noise. Oh. Huh?
Explain yourself then, counsel.
A noise that sounds like a gunshot could have been made by the firecrackers. There you are.
Take that!
Something like this. The culprit could have set one of these to fake a gunshot.
Good gracious, his very fireworks are stolen by the witness?
No, hold on a minute. Are you saying it was I who did it? My pretty little firecrackers only make a little pop anyway, see? Not 100 of them together. The Venus special that you sell for 600 pennies sound like this. As the court can now attest, it sounds very much like a gunshot, in fact. Ah! I felt that. You're trying to suggest that somebody set one of these fireworks off at the scene. I'm suggesting that somebody knew the defendant was in the room at 5 that day. And sought to implicate him by creating a sound like a gunshot for these peddlers on Fresno Street to hear.
Objection!
Oh, no, not another one. But even the accused himself has testified that he saw no one else in the room at the time. Whether it's a gun or a firecracker, the only person who presents this case that hang was Barack Van Dix. One with of a match in my fireworks to go pop. See, that's why people like them.
Are there your fingers wrong, young lady?
Objection!
Yeah, I subject to that because I didn't understand it. Recently, during my time here in Britain, I've learned from a very useful invention indeed. Something called a time bomb.
Good heavens, a bomb?
Mr. Naruhodo, I worry that your unfortunate phrasing there may lead to yet another international incident. Well, oh, no, wait. That is the, whenever you like part that's important. Time device? Yes, exactly. A time device. Something like that Major could have been planted on the scene. A device that was able to produce the sound of a gunshot long after the culprit had left. Okay, guys. I'm not sure if I can handle this anymore. I am really having a hard time staying awake long enough to even look at the screen right now. So I'm going to go and save it here. And we'll resume this probably next week. Okay? So, I just need to stop. I'm falling asleep here. Yes, I'm sleepy. I'm very sleepy. I'm very sleepy. When you sleep it like this, or in the mode where it looks like I'm not really all here. It's usually because I'm fighting off the urge to go to sleep. Including that Marmalade Boy, that was like $70 for like I don't know how many episodes. Jeez. Oh, why am I talking about Marmalade Boy? Okay, I need to go to bed. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. My brain is just frozen all over the place. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid out on Twitch, and then I'm just gonna stop the stream there, everywhere. Okay. Where's my window? Let's find someone who can raid. I am so actually having a hard time. Okay. Oh, my head. The music was putting me to sleep too. That's not helping. No. No. Oh. Kind of hold in there. Kind of held in there. I don't think I can handle it. Nine souls. Should I roll? Ah. Eyes on B. Ah. I'm having such a hard time staying awake right now. Okay, let's go ahead and raid Psycho Cuddles. That's the one I can trust in. Let me get the raid message here. Raid 1, raid 2. And recopy and paste raid 1. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, so my Slice of Raid, it'll happen in a few moments for Twitch. Then once raid goes through, we'll go ahead and go on, stop the stream, and I want to go straight to bed. I'm not even going to worry about my stats right now. I'm just too tired to do anything. I am so exhausted. I think that 10-hour stream just is finally caught up to me. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let me see, where am I at? My browser to show them. There you go. Huh? Okay. Okay, so we're set to raid Psycho Cuddles. I believe she's only on one platform, so I can't really share her everywhere else, but yeah. I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope you guys can join me where hopefully we'll have more energy for Danganronpa tomorrow. If I'm still awake. I don't think I'm going to be awake, though. I'm not even awake right now. I'm just so sleepy. Okay, looks like the raid has just happened.
Sandy, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in, everybody.
Why don't I hear them? Oh, no. I hate you, Twitch. I I just had it opened. I was trying to unmute them, and then it just died on me. Jeez. I clicked on the screen and it just died on me. Why can't I hear you?
You should definitely go check her out. Hey, Ark, how's it going?
I think it's because of the game.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream now. And I hope you guys have a good night. Let me just take the squeeze this off. Switch back to here. Bye-bye. Okay. So if you're on Twitch, you've already gone to join her. And I am going to go ahead and go to shut this down. So I need to make sure that I have the kick. I did save, right? I hope I saved. Yeah, when my brain turns off in a game that requires logic, I have no choice. No chance. Okay. I did. Just go. I did save it. We already saved twice. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if you're on Kick or YouTube or Trovo, you're probably seeing me still now. But yeah, I'm just going to go to bed and say I did save. I know I saved. If not, then we know what we did. Just get back to where we were. Remember, I did save a lot of times when I was kept screwing up too. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure we saved. I'm just so tired. I have no brain cells left. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay, so I think it's about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I should have enough for the thumbnail for Kick. I'll go and stop that. And then the only one that'll be left is Vertical in the moment. So I'm going to stop that one last. Okay, stopping now. Okay. So now all that's left is you guys here on Vertical. Again, I hope you guys have a good night and hope you have fun. My brain cell is so tired. I am going to be crawling into bed. I'm sorry. It's just so much. When I get to that point where I can't even stay awake, I'm definitely going to need to stop. But it's also a little bit after midnight anyway, so yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll catch you guys later. And I go bye-bye.